Hello everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 Estancia Lapacho. This is the Platinum Edition. I told you in the next episode we would be, this episode by the way, in the last episode I said that in this episode we'd be doing some more of the road work for the greenhouses since we now know that they all work properly. And it was operator error to begin with. We're going to set these up, also picked up some more placeable mods. Nothing major, just something to, you know, shed a little light on the subject, so to speak. We'll get to those after I get done laying this asphalt down here. And I kind of wish I'd have laid it between them, but I like having the grass between them. It gives it more of a realistic effect, because you wouldn't, I mean, I guess you would have concrete laid down everywhere, but, you know, to minimize the concrete, leave your grass as close to as natural as you can. This is probably going to bleed over on the road slightly. I don't mind that at all, really. We're going to try to stay as close to this as we can. That might be it right there. Let's get right up against it here and hope that we don't run into the next one. Back off of it a little bit. We can come back and straighten it up some, but the idea here is I want to make a road all the way down to this one. And it is getting dark. I didn't skip daytime at all. I got some of the other guys working on stuff, and kind of left it at that, to be quite honest. I didn't really do a whole lot off camera in this series, because honestly there's not really a whole lot to do off camera in this one. I can come up with stuff just about every episode to do. I'm usually about 2 or 3 episodes ahead on my ideas of what I want to do. At least ideas that I have that I might try anyway. Not that I'm going to be able to do it, but just stuff that I might try to do. So no need to do a whole lot of off-camera work here. In this one, the most I might do is mow some grass and stuff and pick up some more bales, just because we're all tired of looking at that anyway. I'm doing plenty of that in my season's Let's Play at the moment, because it's summertime. Do some fertilizing and some spraying, and then you know, you go do grass, because we've got a ton of animals in that one. So, like, we think we have a whole lot of animals in this series. We do not. We got pigs and everything over there. We don't have a lot of them, but we're doing all of them though. We've got 20 pigs, 20 sheep, and 50 cows. I don't remember how many cows we ended up buying, but we bought a lot. So in this series, I tend to not skip a whole lot of time. We play on ×5, and I do plan on skipping through nighttime after we get some of this other stuff set up. We actually require the nighttime for what we're about to put down, as it's going to make a big difference in the area right here around the greenhouses. It's awfully dark around the farm at nighttime, so I want to put some lighting up. I picked up some street post, some lamp post for mods, and I thought, man, what better way to do that than decorate a little bit, maybe put up some fencing that is native to South America. It's what it says anyway. It says South America fence and gates on it. One of the mods does, so I thought, what better way to decorate a little bit than to add some gates and fences that have the same style as some of the other South American stuff on the map, maybe, and then add a little light to it too. So we'll see what the lampposts look like, and hopefully they look pretty good. That way we can shed some light around the greenhouse and the farm itself. There we go. Now that is just about done. I'm not sure that I want to go around behind them with this. I might do dirt paths around behind them. But I think that's about all I'm going to do here. It looks like this guy's done with the field. Brand new Deuce Far combine over there doing a fantastic job. The little bisons out there, I'm going to get rid of both the bisons because, well, they just don't hold enough grain, and they're not tall enough for me to use bigger tractors. I have to use little short tractors on those to be able to use course play with them, because they'll just run into each other. So definitely going to have to get rid of the bisons or keep smaller tractors around just for those, like the little Massey here, or the Star 105, what is it, the ST-Max 105, I think is what it is, the T-Max 105, ST-Max, something like that. I'm going to have to keep those around just for that purpose. Now that that's done, we can go do some, is that hanging over the edge of the building? Yeah, let's move it over some. We'll lower that down there. There we go. Our cows and everybody should be okay. I haven't really checked on them. 63%, 76%. They're good. No reason to worry about them too much. too much at all. We are going to do some more silage. As you can see over in the far field, you might be able to see them just barely off in the distance. The big M500, the Krone big M500's over there running running some ground for us, mowing some more grass. But first, I'm going to park this guy. I'm going to park this. Let me turn everything off. I'm going to park that guy right there, and we're going to put up some street lights and look at this right here and see how good this looks. This looks fantastic. Somebody should have done some weed spraying around the front of these. But other than that, this looks pretty good. Like I said, I'd like to have done this right here, but at the same time, I don't want it to be all concrete. You know, I'd like to have a little nice grass walkway between them so we can, a little pathway, you know, so we can walk around. Go in here and check on our heads of lettuce. They seem to be doing just fine. What was in this one? I don't remember what these greenhouses. Tomatoes? Is that what it is? Oh, I did say I was going to try to find some of the the modded greenhouses that were additions that have something else. I don't remember what it is exactly, but we need to take this guy and fill him back up. I need to get this sugar beet down so that we don't have to worry about it anymore. Let me do this real quick, and I will we'll be back with the further decorating, the nighttime decorating, I guess you could call it. All right, I'm just finishing up moving stuff around here. The field 3 got done, so we need to pick up some straw swath, turn it into bales, which I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it with courseplay. And the way you do that with courseplay is you set this, even though the working width on this is only 2.6, you set it to whatever the combine's working width was, which was 7.6. That's what we're going to set it to. 7.6. There we go. Starting location is current location. There we go, and we want it to run straight up and down the field, just like that. So, we should be able to do this, and it should start right here. It looks like that's going to be just slightly off. Let me look at this here for a second. That one. It looks like we're going to need to do this at 7.5 instead of 7.6. So let's deload, unload, stop this course right here. We'll tell it 7.5. Build 3. Calculate. That looks dead on. Yep, that'll work right there. Now we just tell it to drive course, and it should, in theory, not miss a beat. It should unload and everything. It should stop when it needs to unload. We'll see, but I think it's going to. Yep, it started slowing down when it realized it was getting close, so good deal. We'll have some bales done in just a few minutes with that now. Sugarcane I'm going to have to do myself because my trailer and harvester are not talking, so I'm going to have to do that one myself. Not that big a deal. May do it off camera, may not, don't know yet. But this thing looks like it's going to go just fine, so we can stop worrying about that one too much. Let's jump back over here. We are going to get to use this guy here in just a few minutes because we're going to plant that field and field 2 with it. It's going to be very nice. Let's jump back over here. Let's do some lighting because I am tired of not having lights over here. I know it's getting kind of dark for you guys as well. We're going to turn that one off. And we're going to go tell these guys that they are done. Good deal. Where is... Alright, so stop driver. And we'll go find the big M. We'll tell him, good job, you're done. Thank you, sir, for helping. If we can ever find it. There it is. Thank you, sir. You are done. Thanks for your help. You are all finished up. There we go. Now we're back over here. Let's put down some lights. Finally. I feel like that took forever to get to this point here. Just to be able to put down some lights. Lots of stuff going on. People got stuck on each other and that kind of stuff, so it wasn't very fun. Now, I don't want to go too fancy with it. I think I want to do something like this, the simple style. Although these small bell street lights are pretty cool looking. I want to buy one real quick just to see what they look like to go between these greenhouses. I think this is going to look really, really good. But I do want them to turn. You can tell which way it's turned. Okay, so there we go. Let me zoom in a bit. Spin the camera around some. Why is the camera not centering up on this guy? Because that's not in the center of the screen, I guess. Yeah, so I want to keep that there. I want to do it kind of right here. Turn it that way. Which way is that? I cannot tell. See, this thing is not very good with which direction I am here. That's over there. This is straight out, I do believe. Really hard to tell, to be quite honest. I think that's straight out right there. So let's do this. One there. One there. One on this end. About even with the box there. And then we'll flip it around and we'll do the same thing over here. Hopefully this is flipped around. I don't know for sure, but we're going to find out. And this is just really hard to tell. I'm not going to lie to you. I can't really, I can't get the camera angle I want. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell exactly. Just spin the camera on around this way. I know about where I want it right here. So get this thing in the center of the screen. We'll go this way a bit. And there, we should be able to square that up much better. I want it about right there. And then one about right there. I know what you're thinking. Well, I thought you wanted walking room in there. Yeah, well, I want some lights to change my mind. There we go. Now, we got those. Let's back out of that for a minute. Let's just take a look here. See how close we are on our placements. That is pretty good, man. I mean, if they're a little bit off, I'm fine with it, but they all match if nothing else. So that's nice. That adds a little street light over here to our greenhouse area. That is pretty nice. I am fully happy with this one. I want to go throw a few more around the farm. Most of these things have a light or two on them here or there. But it is kind of dark over here. I'm going to add some... I wish I had some hangable lights, like stuff I could put inside these, but I haven't found a mod for that yet. If you guys know of any, let me know. I'm going to take one of these old simple street lights, though. These are pretty big. I want to put one... Can I put one in here? Can I put one inside just to make it look like it's a... Okay. Well, not like that, I can't. No, I cannot. Okay. I might have been able to put one of the small ones in there, but I want to put this somewhere right here next to this thing. Something like that. Something about like this, probably. Put one on each side. Close as we can get it that it agrees with, but not sticking out too far. Looks pretty good. Now, I want to put one right here between these guys, and then one right over there next to that, and then one on the end of this building, I think. So, a few more flips and switches of street lights, and we should be done, honestly. I thought it was going to take me a bit longer than that. I don't know if I can put one here or not. I don't think it's going to let me. I got stuff too close, I guess. It's because there's stuff... Yeah, so I can put them back here. I just can't put one here because they're too close together. That's all right. I may be able to put one on the end here. If I can do that, that would make me happy. Yeah, right there. And then we definitely need them between the fill station here, just so you can see. I might even be able to do one over each. That wouldn't make sense though. That'd be too many. Let's spin this way. There we go. It's kind of hard to do though. Get the light where you want it. That should work. There. And then there, and the gas tank has one over it. We really want some light on this right here, but it's going to be hard to do without getting in your own way, so to speak. So, probably not there. I'm going to look around for some wall-mounted lights, mod-wise, and see if we can find some for some of this other stuff. That has lights in it. These do not, so I really want some lights inside these guys here. I think that'd make it look a lot better. We should be able to put one here. No. No, I've got to come way off of that. The hitbox for that thing's pretty big, so I got to come way out off of that thing. I think I might put one down here by the gate. Just because. And we'll get it as close as we can there. Turn it around just a bit. Put one on each side of the gate there so we can see it when we're coming in at nighttime. No need to be completely in the dark. There we go. Now then, we have a little light shed on all of this around here. I think it looks pretty good. Let's just back out all that. Yeah, I'm going to try to find some placeable lights. Those work because they do add a good bit of light to the place. Makes this look a whole lot better. A whole lot better. Now, I may try to do... I may try to find some mods and stuff for some more decoration and not just pure farming equipment. do a little bit more decorating over here. That's one thing I'd like to see in Farm Simulator 19 is a little bit more ability to decorate around things. So if you've got houses and stuff that you've placed down, I'd like to see the ability to decorate more for them. I think that would be fantastic. I wonder if I can I move this guy with this? Probably not. I'm going to say that header's probably going to be a bit too heavy for this thing. This is a John Deere Gator, though. You never know. I don't think it's going to hook up to it. Nope, it's not. Okay, good. We'll just move it out of the way then. We'll park it right over here, next to this guy. And it makes no sense to. Oh, well, let's go park it back in its house. It's got its own little garage. Let's go park it over there. Yeah, whoever did this did a really good job on it, because the sound effect of it gearing down and slowing down is pretty accurate, I think. The last time I rode one anyway, that was pretty close. Alright, now, I'm going to skip the nighttime, as it is probably entirely too dark for you guys. If I had to guess, it probably is anyway. It may not be. It may not be too bad, but I'm going to skip night. See, this is what I want right here. I want some lights, some static lighting we can hang in the ceiling. So I'd like to fix the holes in this roof. Definitely want to see repairing stuff in the next one too. That'd be fantastic. I mean, it's Farm Simulator 2019. You'd think we'd have real collision damage on tractors at the very least by now. So I'd like to see some of that in the next one too. But let me skip nighttime, and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alright, we're back. It's daytime. I just got done moving the Deuce's harvester into its storage spot for the season. I'm about to take this Bison down to the shop and get rid of it, as I feel like it's no longer necessary. That thing does about twice the work this thing does. Has a bigger tank, so it does more at a time. So no need for it whatsoever. And then when we come back, we're going to pick up some hay bales. We're probably going to have to tend to our animals pretty quick here too, because speeding up time always kills your progress for your animals. So we'll just set the cruise on this guy, cruise on down to the store, and get rid of it. Until then, what are some of the things you'd like to see in Farming Simulator 2019? I personally, I said in my, if you don't watch both series, if you just watch the more realism series, if you don't watch both of them, I said in that series I'd like to see some like southern U.S. type stuff, or anybody that any area that grows cotton. I'd like to see some real deal cotton farming and harvesting. So I know the new way they're doing cotton, of course, is with big round bales, but the old school way of doing cotton is a big square, big long. It's not even just a square; it's a big long rectangle, huge bale, and big bale trucks that have tracks on it. You back up to it, and it's almost like a tip truck. You back up and you pull the bale inside of it, and it tips back on the truck, and then you go to the plant and you drop it off, and it gets processed. So I'd like to see some stuff like that. Two different types. If you want to do round bales, you do round bales. If you want to do square bales, you do square bales. But I'd like to see some cotton farming stuff done. I think that would be fantastic to see with the cotton gin. So like you actually have to drive it into the cotton gin, and you watch it get picked up and loaded and dropped off and all that kind of stuff to be processed. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. So stuff like that, I think would add a little more realism to the game, in my opinion. I mean, stuff like that I'd like to see. Now, as far as tractors and stuff go, I've seen a lot of people asking for John Deere stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if John Deere will ever let their stuff be put in a game, to be quite honest. So it might be tough to do the cotton stuff without John Deere, because I don't know how many, if you did it in the South U.S. anyway, because I don't know how many other companies around here do certain harvesters and stuff for cotton. I haven't seen a whole lot. The only ones I've seen really are John Deere, so for cotton stuff around here. So that would be something that somebody could educate me on if they wanted to. I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot. The only ones I've seen are John Deere, so might be something to think about. Now, I do want to, this guy's doing hay very well. I'm going to do the sugarcane off camera so that I don't have to worry about it, to be quite honest. I don't have to worry about doing it on camera. But we got all this stuff set up. It looks like the street lights come on and go off as it gets day and night, which is just fantastic. I don't have to worry about it too much. I want to go take care of the cows real quick. So we're going to need to grab our forks. Actually, we're going to need the buckets first, because we're going to need to throw some of this muck back in there for them. It's not really muck, I guess it'd be their grass that they have spilled out everywhere. We're gonna need to throw some of that back in there to them. We need to get them some. That's not the button I wanted to push. Where's that thing at? Over here. I want to do this one. We need to get them some silage. That'd be about it, really. Some power, not silage, power food. And then our sheep need some grass and stuff, so we're gonna have to head over there and do that. That's what I wanted. I wanted to buy another telehandler just to put over there with the sheep. And we're probably gonna buy another one of these, the Manitou. Is that what it is? A Manitou? Yeah, Manitou. Probably gonna buy another one of these to stick over there with it. Whoa, that got kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we're gonna buy another one of these, put over there with it. And I don't know if something like the manure fork will pick up food or not. That is a fantastic thing that I'd like to try out, because I don't have one. And if we had a manure fork, it holds more volume than the bucket. The bucket only holds 4,000, but I guess for this stuff we really don't need one of those. No real need for it whatsoever. So would it be worth it? Probably not. You know what I mean? It's like, is it worth it? No. No, not really. But we need to do some power food, so we're going to grab this thing completely empty. It is completely empty. Alright, and I think it's 1 straw, 2 hay, and 1 silage bale, I think is what we need to do in it. So we're going to grab a straw bale, a hay bale, and we're going to have to go get a silage bale because we are completely out. So I have to go make one of those up real quick. Shouldn't be hard to do. We got plenty of grass up there to do it with. But we are going to drop this guy probably right here on this side a bit. There we go. Right there should work. And then we're going to grab our forks and we'll make up a silage bale real quick. We'll get out 1 hay and 1, is it hay? Grass. I think it's hay. We'll get out 1 hay and 1 straw. And did they need more straw? I keep hitting that button. I'm tired of hitting that button. Do they need more straw? They could use a bit more, but they're not hurting for it at the moment, so we're not going to worry about it too much. The main thing is their cleanliness is now fixed up. We just need to get them some power food. Same thing for the sheep. We're going to have to get them fixed up pretty quick here. But until then, why is that so much angle right there? Because it drops off and it had to compensate for the drop off here? It is. Look at that. Okay, so it ramps up right there. That's nice. I did not know it did that. Alright, R, we need a round hay bale. 1, 2. We need 2 of these. There we go. And we need a... do we have... No, it doesn't have any. Okay. We need a round straw bale. We need 1 of these. Perfect. And we'll go ahead and drop these 2 guys in here. We're going to have to grab them from the side. I tried grabbing them from the front, and it kept pushing them back and throwing them back in the tank there. So, let's grab this guy about right there. We'll pick up slightly. And then we'll turn a little bit, and we'll grab this guy about right there, and we'll pick them up. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy another one of these and cart it over to the store. This might be a good opportunity and a good excuse for me to buy my new dually pickup that I've been wanting, and my gooseneck trailer to transport this guy. Been wanting to do that for a while, so this might be a good opportunity to do so. You just don't want to drive too fast into that, or it'll knock it right back in, and our helper will pick them up and throw them back in there before you ever even have a chance to disagree with it. So, got to be careful driving into that thing there. There we go. Now, if I just go make up a silage bale, turn that off. We need to jump over into this tractor right here somewhere. That one? Enter. Yeah, that one right there. That's exactly it. Cool. Now, let's bring this up. We want to go... won't let us change the capacity of the bale. Please what? Please complete the bale before changing the capacity. Okay. So we can do 1 at 8,000 and do 1 at 4,000. We'll just come grab the 4,000 one with our little John Deere Gator. That's probably the best option. I'm just glad we got some more stuff down, some lighting and stuff for the greenhouses. That makes a huge difference. Auto unload. There we go. We're going to do silage out of this anyway because we needed to do 4,000 liter silage bales. We'll just have one that is 8,000, and I'll come pick it up separately. I'll just remember it's the first one right here in the field, and we'll come grab it by itself so we don't get them mixed up too much. Now, before we do anything else, I want to make sure that I change the capacity. 4,000 with the wrapper on and 2-second delay. Perfect. Now, so the first one in the field right here is going to be the 8,000. The rest of these will be 4,000 liters, and that's going to fill up quick. I'm going to have to wait on that to drop. There we go. That'll be the 8,000 liter. The next ones will be 4,000 liter bales. Going to be pretty nice to have some that actually go with what we're doing. So, and there's going to be a ton of bales come off this field if I do them all 4,000 liters. We'll definitely have to have the auto load trailers pulling behind us. Now, I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. We'll wait on that to auto unload. I think we pulled something like 156 bales off of this thing at 8,000 liters. So we'll have over 300 bales at 4,000. I'll tell you what, after we fill the... we can kill that now. After we fill up the... go to the shop. After we fill up the bale storage, I may just start taking them and selling them because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I want to buy a new car. I want to buy this Dodge right here. How much is this thing? $94,000. Holy moly, how much is the trailer? Hang on a minute. May not be able to afford this. It's not under that one. Under baling technology? No. Oh, that's what I wanted to try out. I wanted to try out this quad pack thing. This guy right here. It's a square bale, but it's a quad packer. So this packs it into 4s, but it attaches to these. I wanted to try that out at some point. We'll do that on a different field. So this thing will wrap all different kinds of stuff for you. I haven't tried that out yet, and I may, I don't know, I may take that into like a different playthrough and try that one out later. May not do it right now. Let's see, where is it miscellaneous? Yeah, there they are. 40-foot gooseneck. That's a 28-foot. I think this is a 30-foot or a 32-foot. It's a 32-foot. I want the 40-footer. I want the big boy. Yeah, I want the 42-foot, or the 40-foot gooseneck. I think that's the way to go. It's 12,000, so we get that one. Buy, yes, thank you. And then we want the dually, and we want to make it, let's make it that Dodge gray color. And we want the Dodge Turbo, and the rim color. I don't want to go with white. Let's go with something else. Let's go with something weird. Go with that. Whatever color that is. Design. Single beacon. Light bar. Standard. Let's go with light bar. $99,550 bills. That's a lot of money for a Dodge dually pickup. I've been wanting a new one, but at this rate, I'm never going to buy one. Not at $100,000. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I like it. That's not gray, though. That's white. We'll live with that. It's a work truck, after all. It's got the dual antennas. Dual CB antennas. Isn't that neat? Now, how do I attach this rig if it's stuck on the ground like that? Okay. Well, give me a second. Let me figure this out here. No, that's not what I want to do. Huh. If it's sitting on the ground, how am I supposed to attach it? This is what I want for sure. This thing will haul everything. But I want to get this attached to this. Where's the legs on this thing? Also, I wish I could put a brush guard on this truck. That would make it even better. I could do stuff like this and not have to worry about it. And where are the legs on this trailer? This thing's supposed to be up off the ground. Look at that. It's just stuck in the ground. Let's see if we can find it and reset it real quick. There we go. Finally. Let's reset that, and hopefully it resets properly this time. If not, we're going to have to buy a different... That's closer. It's not... Whoa. This thing's got some go-go juice, man. This thing's fast. Can we manually let this tailgate down? No. Okay. I think that's probably going to be something we have to do to be able to... Oh, nope, there we go. Look at that bad boy. Whoa, okay then. That didn't work out at all. Take that out of there. Get off there. Go away. Okay, I can't get rid of our... I think I messed up on the transmission type here. Pretty sure I did. I'm gonna have to get a manual transmission. I mean an automatic transmission, because this is a turbo, and I think it's manual. And I don't know what changes gears. So let me do this real quick. Let's customize. Customize. I'm gonna make this an auto. Let's see if this makes more sense to us. Oh yeah, there we go. Much better. And it may be the trailer. Maybe the trailer. I don't know yet. I cannot get rid of my... I think it's the trailer. I definitely think it's the trailer. Once you start moving, you got to hit buttons like 15 times. No, it's the trailer. Alright, we're just going to drop the trailer for a minute. Let me go sell it. Give me just a second. Let me get this straightened out. Okay, so I'm hoping this one works better than the last one did. Let's turn off F1 before we get hooked up to it and see if we can... Nope, none of these trailers work. I'm going to have to go find a different gooseneck trailer mod, because these mods are awful. While you're moving, you cannot turn your steering wheels. You can't do anything. You have to let it come to a complete stop to do so. Yeah, these mods are absolutely terrible. It's not working right with this dually. What is now? What's the difference? Well, once you get over a certain speed, I'm not hitting cruise control. It's just taking off and I can't do anything about it. See, now I can. Yeah, I'm going to have to find a different gooseneck. So that's not going to work. We're just going to buy a... we'll take out a bit of a loan. We got plenty of money. We're about to do some bales anyway. So take out a bit of a loan and we'll grab another telehandler and head on over to the sheep, because we're going to need to do that anyway. Did I pass it? I passed it several times. There we go. That's it. Borrow. I don't know how much they are. We're just going to borrow 150, and that should give us what we need. Yes, save game real quick. There we go. Now, let's go here. Telehandler. I really want to buy another one of these, because I can't do that until I get a wheel for it. So let's buy that. Yes, thank you. And really all we need is the bucket. I don't think we need a bale fork over there. We just need the bucket. So there's that. We're not going to be able to haul it over. You know what? I'll tell you what. We could just buy a different trailer. Miscellaneous. No, that's not it. Where are the low loaders? There we go. The Joshkin. The Wago loader 10 meter. We could take it. Or we could buy an actual low boy for our 18 wheeler. Let's try this one. Do the ladder. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's hook up to this guy and see if this trailer does it to the truck. If it does, then we know it's the truck, not the trailer. We'll have to find us a different truck. So far, no, all my buttons are still working. So yeah, it was just the trailers then. It's that particular modding company's trailers that do not like it. So let's lower those down. I think it's loud too. I like it. Sounds like a diesel. Sounds just like a diesel running. This is probably going to get kind of iffy. These trailers are kind of narrow. That's the reason I wanted a nice gooseneck trailer to haul stuff around. These trailers are really, really narrow. They're nice trailers, they're just narrow. With the quad steer on, it doesn't take much to turn and get yourself straight, which is nice. That's what I like. There we go. Now, back up against that, put this guy down. And let's not do that much. Ooh, put some weight on it though, didn't it? Let's see here. That strap's not gonna work. That one. That's not what I'm pushing. I'm pushing R, thank you. R there. That one. That one. That one. There. 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 Okay. They should have us all covered. And if I do this, we can just take them off or put them on. Put them all on, even though I don't think it matters because it doesn't hold anything. I like the jacks in the back when you go to load something on it. It doesn't let it move around as much. And I'll sell that trailer later and pay some back on our loan that we just took out. So yeah, this seems to be working much better here. What's backing up? Hang on a minute. Oh, that thing's still running. Turn that off. This diesel is loud and it sounds good. Inside of this thing looks good too, man. This is it got dirty quick, but inside looks good. This is a nice little mod here. Looks like we got stuff slipping and in traffic. Make sure this guy's not going anywhere. Some of these trailers are bad about letting stuff slide around as far as equipment goes. It's like you can't really strap your equipment down, which doesn't make much sense to me. So, and I should have put this thing more toward the wheels. Let me do that, because you can look at the wheels coming up off the ground right there on the truck. Yeah, let me put this low boy more toward the wheels here, or this telly. Put the telly more toward the wheels here. That's where it should be. Something about like that. Evens the weight out some. Oh yeah, you can tell already it got some of the weight off the front of the truck. Man, I didn't realize that actually made a difference. That's pretty good though. That is pretty good. I appreciate the detail there. Although it's going to try to slide. Because, well, your straps don't really do anything. Let's see. Yeah, no. Straps don't really do much, so it's going to try to slide around. We're just going to have to take it easy. Still over the wheels, so that's all we need. We don't want it to fly off when we go around turns and stuff either. But to the sheep. Whoop. Still sliding around. We'll just park that there. Let's turn this noisy thing off. And, guess we probably should have turned the straps off, but... oh, it didn't finish letting down either. Okay. Well, let's come back in here. Oh, there we go. Let's take the straps off. Perfect. And we'll let this one go. Clean it up and give them some food. We do need a water tank over here, though. We don't have one, do we? No. I need to buy another water trailer just for over here, or I guess I can run stuff back and forth from the farm. It's not that big a deal. It's not that far of a truck. So may think about keeping something over at the farm and then back and forth to these guys when they need it, because they're not that needy. They're not as bad as the cows. We don't have quite as many of these as we do cows, so I think that's probably what's hurting us the most. There we go. Got them cleaned up. They didn't have that much stuff out here. Got a bit, but we do need to give them some more grass though, because they're almost out. Not almost out. They're in the red though. Take a peek here. Yeah, see, they're down to 2,500. They got enough for a while, but we're here. We might as well. We're gonna leave this guy here so we can clean him up and move this trailer around, I think. Yeah, like I said, move this trailer around. Which side's the unload on right now? Left. Okay. So which means we'll pull in just like this. Pick that up over everything. We'll pull in just like this here, and we should be able just to tip right in there to give them some more food, and they're going to take every bit of that, and they're good for a little while now. Cleanliness should be good, everything should be good, so they're good for a little while. We'll bring some more grass back over here for them at some point. But for now, we're going to kill that one, and I'm going to finish this up off camera. I'm going to take this guy to the store and sell him because we don't need it. going to be it's a pain to turn this thing around, and I can't hook a trailer to it, so it's really not as handy as a telehandler. So we're going to keep the telehandler around and get rid of the skid steer loader. Or you know what we might do? We might, we're not going to use it that much. I was going to say we might buy that that new mod that Black Sheep Modding came out with to do away with trees. But I don't think we're going to use it that often, so no real need to. I'm going to stand this guy up just like that. Maybe it won't slide around too much. Probably need to turn it off. There we are. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this episode. It's probably a little longer than I meant for it to be, but I got to entertaining myself and forgot what I was doing. So either way, I'll see you in the next one. Later everybody.